Senator Dan Sullivan can well understand the Alaska Republican senator kind enough to join us because compounding this is more restrictions on drilling in that oil-rich strait. Senator, good to have you. That's going to have an immediate impact, isn't it?
Of course, Neil. And look, this doesn't just hurt Alaska. This hurts America. You just mentioned the prices going up. The prices are going up because the Biden administration from day one has sought to shut down the production of American energy, pressure financial institutions not to invest in the energy sector, and shut down and made it harder to construct infrastructure for energy. All of that is restricting supply, and you're seeing the predictable result that the prices are going up. And of course, who's hurt the most is working families in America. But this also, Neil, as you know, is one of our great strategic assets, one of our great strategic comparative advantages relative to China and Russia, and yet having American energy, and yet this administration openly seeks to undermine it. It makes no sense. It's driven by the radical left.
Well, I'm also wondering whether it's supported by people who used to sort of quasi-look out for us. Saudi Arabia, of course, those days are long gone. It's also leading this effort to cut oil production in a bid to bid up prices. It seems to be working. Russia going along with that as well. What's going on here?
Well, look, the other thing with this administration is you're seeing they're more than willing to shut down the production of American energy. In my state, certainly, we have the highest standards on the production of energy in the world by far. And so what you see is the administration actually going overseas to beg for oil from other countries. The president was on bended knee a year ago in Saudi Arabia begging for more oil. They lifted sanctions a couple months ago on Venezuela. We're importing over 100,000 barrels a day from that terrorist state. And you saw on 9/11, Neil, the Congress was informed about this new deal that the Biden administration is pushing with Iran, the largest state sponsor of terrorism, which is going to enable the Iranians to bring more oil on global markets. So it's begging from terrorist regimes, but not producing in America and Alaska with the highest environmental standards. Again, it's a policy that's upside down in every single way.
Let me ask you real quickly. I have you, Senator. The House has moved right now, and Kevin McCarthy is recommending an impeachment inquiry against the president. How do you feel about that?
Well, look, I briefly saw the Speaker's statement, and I think the questions that he's asking are important. I know Alaskans certainly want answers to the questions of $20 million paid to the Biden family through different shell companies. Where did that money go? That's a very legitimate question.
So an inquiry is okay with you?
Yeah, an inquiry is okay with me. I think getting to the bottom of this, and then also the issue of, was there any kind of obstruction from the Biden administration's Department of Justice or other law enforcement arms? Look, the American people are concerned about this idea of two tiers of justice, and I think that this is a legitimate inquiry into that question.
Got it. Senator Sullivan, always good seeing you. Thank you very much.